that if you see my thumbnail, that's what the photos look like. But if you look at it this way on video, it's ridiculous. And I thought I just took a, hold on, you're going to probably see a black screen for a minute. Hey, what is going on? Lucy J, thank you for becoming a deputy rambler. Woohoo! You can go to our member meetings and we might have another book reading tonight after a live. I am so sorry that I was like black screen for a second because I was looking at some pictures I took. But if you look at the thumbnail, you can see what it really looks like. Okay, if you look at the thumbnail, you can see the moon and the lake, and it's gorgeous. And I took some on my mirrorless DS, my mirrorless camera, not my DSLR, and it's amazing. It really is. I wish you could see it for what it looks like. But I posted a picture on Instagram too if you want to take a look at it. So what did we do today? Well, what did we do today, Greg? Hold on, I've got to get another, hold on, I'm going to put you, where can I put you? Because I have to go get another camera. Hold on. I have to get another picture in this angle. Hold on. I'm just going to put you right there for a second. Hang on. And I'll tell you about what we did. Hold on. Trying to figure out how to put you here. I'm going to put you there. I just got to get my camera. 1 second. What did we learn on the show tonight? Here, I wonder if you can see my camera. Hold on. I'm going to show you something. Let me see. Hold on, I'm going to try it again. Hang on. I don't know if you can see. It's hard for you to see in my camera, but you see the thumbnail. Look at my Instagram. Hold on, I've got to change my settings. I'm so sorry, but you really can't appreciate it. I don't know why. I'll put the pictures up. Hold on a second. Hold on. We're going to go inside and do the project. I wish I could see. Hold on a second. So dark out here. Well, it's not dark, but it's hard to see. My camera button. Every year we have a lake calendar, and I take so many pictures. That's a gorgeous one. Okay, I do have a really gorgeous one, and I have a gorgeous one on my phone. But I have a few gorgeous ones over here. Okay, I got some. I'm sorry. Making you just, hi Mike, how are you guys? How are you guys? Okay. All right, we're gonna go and go in the other room now. Oh, but I have to get hold on a minute. All right, I'm gonna tell you what we did today. Hold on, let me bring you inside. I need to get the tripod. I need to put my camera away. Okay, hang on. All right, so I've got to get my drink. I have to take my vitamins. I think we're going to do some more reading. See, look at that. Can you see that? Look how gorgeous that. You can't appreciate it in the video at all. You cannot appreciate the beauty of this in the video at all. You have to look at the thumbnail. If you could see the glistening on the water there. I wish you could appreciate this and see this like I'm seeing this. Ethan was the one that noticed it. Ethan's like, look at the moon. You can't see any. Oh, is it still black screen? Uh-oh. Is it black screen? You can't see anything? Is it a black screen or can you see that? Look at the thumbnail. Hi, Rosalita. The thumbnail is what it really looks like. I wish you could see it. If you could just see how it's shining on the water. And Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you can't see it. I'll post pictures. Maybe I'll post pictures in the video, but you can go to my Instagram and look at the pictures, and you can look at, just look at, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. And it's coming, look at the moonlight is pointing straight at me. It's not at any other house. It's right straight on center to this house. Straight on. Look at that. It's like an arrow. You see it? It's crazy, isn't it? It's straight on to here, not to any other house. The moon is right here, right here. You see my finger? This is crazy. Hold on a minute, guys. I have to get another picture of this. This is just crazy. Hold on a second. I left my drink over here anyway. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I'm going to put you here for a second. I'm going to put you there for a minute, okay? I got to get my camera for a minute. Sorry. Okay. Looks like I just want to remember it. It's gorgeous, and it's shining right here. And from this end, hold on. Okay, it's gorgeous. It really is. It just keeps making more and more. So maybe I'll just sit here for a second and talk to you. Hold on, I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to close the screen door because I left it open and I don't need moths or stuff in the house, you know. Okay. You guys are so great though, you know, because after all, you know it's all computer generated graphics and you know it's a fake lake and you still think it's nice, right? You still think it's nice, even though it's like computer generated graphics, right? Those frogs, yeah. Hi, Nancy. Listen, Nancy, we're going to do some reading tonight, but from that book. Um, after this, and after I do a little bit of that iron-on technique. Fake lake is still nice, right? Right, everybody? You guys are good because you actually pretend like it's real. But you indulge my, my little fantasies and everything, right? Okay, so what did I do on the show tonight, Greg? Finally colored my hair. Jimmy, we FaceTime with Sandy. It was really good. They are they swimming in the lake? Hi, Deirdre. So that was a big accomplishment because Scooter told me beforehand, she goes, I don't think you're going to get your hair colored today. But guys, I just realized that I have an event this coming weekend, which is, what's today, the 9th? I have an event on the 17th, which is a week from tomorrow. I don't have a dress. I did not get a dress. Carolyn got her hair colored, Mike. I know. I have no more gray. Now I just need a dress for the ball. So Jimmy goes, you better go get one. So I'm like, well, we'll see. I'm not going to spend a beautiful day, high element 50, that is gorgeous, going into the store. So if it rains or something, I'll go then. I had planned to just go and order some stuff online because I didn't know if you could even try stuff on. But I don't know if it would even get here in time now. So, wonderful, right? Wonderful. Nothing like waiting for the last minute. And so, I gotta. And it's not like I even could say, well, I'll just wear this dress because I haven't bought a dress to go to a wedding in ages. I don't even know the last wedding I was at. Oh, I do know the last wedding I was at. I think it was my niece in 2007. Okay. So, yeah. I have to figure out. Oh, Nancy can see really well. So, is there a JCPenney? Deidre, there is a Macy's. It's not near me. It's an hour away, no matter if I go to New York or if I go to Pennsylvania. But I'm going to have to, I guess, go there. So anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, you saw us when we were fishing, and Luke caught the bass, and then they caught a few other fish. We were out there till 9 o'clock. We came in, ate something. I wanted to play cards with the kids, and yet then Jimmy and they split up. They went up. We went back up to the house to go get some things that I needed here because we got the kind bars, Janae, and some other things. And then Luke and Jimmy are finishing getting some stuff that we need. What may not be Carolyn style? Yeah, but Nicole, it would never be here in time. I don't think I can trust mail order. Would never be here in time. Yeah, don't trip. You got for your son's wedding for Macy's online and had it delivered to the store, then went to try it on. It was perfect. Really, Deidre? Huh. I'll have to look. I'll have to look. Hi, Josie West. How are you? So I'm going to do the napkin iron on. Are you guys really excited to go see that? So what else did we do? Yeah. Oh, it was so funny. We ran in right after Luke caught the bass. After we, well, it wasn't right after. It was probably 20 minutes after. There came my neighbor, the one that helped us get the drone out. And I remember I grew up with this guy. Well, we were talking about falls the other day, right? His daughter had her dog on a tether, okay? And his son is up with his dog or something, and I think they were getting into a scuffle or something, and he went over there. Hi, Julie W. He went over there to break it up or something, and the tether got stuck on his ankle, and then he brought him right down, and Jimmy had just told me. So Luke goes to him, how's your shoulder? He goes, it hurts. I'm going to take some leave. And he goes, what are you going to do? Are you going to go to the doctor? And he goes, no, I'm just going to grin and bear it. He goes, it would have been funny if I didn't get hurt. So then he was kayaking, so he wasn't too hurt, right? Anyway, Luke goes, I told you I'd show you a picture of the fish I caught. So he goes, yeah, let me see it. So then Luke shows him the picture, and he goes like this. What is that? You're not even wearing the same shirt. Then he goes like that. What is that? Is that a minnow? Is that your bait? And, I just thought, and I told you guys the other day that what a blessing this lake is to, again, have so many people that I grew up with, that I've literally known since I was born. Okay, he's older than me. He's 2 years younger than Jimmy. He's 10 years older than me, but I've known them that long. I mean, I've known them since they were kids. And that's what I'm saying about this lake. It mostly is the people. Like, remember the rug store lady? And I said, that's Diane. Tell her that's Diane. That's because I grew up with these people. And, like, it's a small town still. But on this lake, you know who everybody is. So I always think that's amazing. And we got much closer to them with Ethan and Luke, because they're just so funny. And Jimmy, in I don't know, in the last 10 years or so. Well, then he got my drone out of the tree. Remember that? And my cousin always lived up here. And when his mother was a registered nurse, so she would have to go back and work. So when he got to a certain age, I think it was like 14 or 15, he stayed up here because my mother was 2 houses down. And so the rule was that he could stay up here as long as he checked in with my mother on a daily basis, which we're all together. So, he was either down here eating or having dinner. So he was allowed to stay up here. And then my uncle had a travel agency and an insurance business. So he would come up on the weekends. But it was a time when the mothers would come up. Most of the mothers didn't work outside the house. And the fathers would come up on weekends. And then the fathers would take, vacations and stuff like that. But it was just a different time. So it's awesome about small towns, Deidre said. Yeah, but like it wouldn't be this way in my town in New Jersey, even though that was a small town, because the houses over there change hands like crazy, Even though my parents had our house for ages, it still wouldn't be like that because the neighbors leave, and it's not like this. So it's so, I don't know, it's just to have all these people that you grew up with here. It's just pretty amazing. Hi, Mocha. So I'm going to show you that. Let's go do the napkin thing. All right? I'm going to show you the napkin thing. You're coloring your hair tomorrow. Well, I think, Sandy was really impressed with Jimmy. She's like, he did pretty well. He did very well. I think he'll get better. Let's go, Mike says. Let's go, chop, chop. Let's go do the napkin thing. Okay, Mike. And you should come to the readings. We're almost done with this book, but it's about sociopaths. And I want to ask you guys something. And anybody that's in the book reading, don't say a word. Don't say a word. Out of 25 people, and please don't look this up, and the people that are in the book reading, please don't answer. Out of 25 people, how many people do you think, on average, are sociopaths? And sociopaths are people that lack a conscience, which means that they can do anything without feeling remorse, guilt, shame. Okay? So, can you please tell me, out of 25 people, how many people on average in the United States do you think are sociopaths? And that means that, and it doesn't mean, okay, a sociopath does not have to be violent. Okay? Most are nonviolent. But how many do you think in 25 people are sociopaths? You guys are both wrong. You say 1, 5, wrong. And no one in the book club answer. Who may tell? Scared to know. Mike says 9. No, that's wrong. Oh, not. Yeah, they can be violent, non-violent. Josie says half. That's a scary thought. These are people without a, Muka says 7, no. These are people without a conscience, which means that nothing they do, they could kill animals, they could, Jolie says 1, no. They could break a coworker's arm and make it seem like the coworker did it. They could gaslight people. Most are nonviolent, right, to Scooter? But you're not allowed to answer, Scooter, because you were in the book club. 2, no, you guys are still wrong. Scary people for sure. They're the kind of people that pretend they have a psychology degree, like one of the characters in the book, and for 14 years worked in a psychiatric hospital with no psychology degree. And people thought she was the nicest person in the world, and meanwhile she was sabotaging patients to get to other psychologists that she envied who had killed a spider. It was on impulse. I thought it was answered. See, no, it wasn't. Mike got it. 4. Yes. 4, on average, 4 out of every 25 people do not have a conscience. They lack a conscience. And what else is another characteristic is charisma. They have intense charisma. They have charismatic charm. People will say, oh, wow, look at so-and-so. They're so great. They're so nice. They're so sweet. Everybody wants to be around them, and that is what makes them dangerous because, as in this psychologist, who was not a psychologist, who was setting up a real psychologist in the psychiatric hospital, when the real psychologist said, something's wrong with this person, she was shot down. Oh, you're paranoid. Oh, no way. They're so nice. They wouldn't do that. Mm-hmm. You were side-eyeing your neighbors today. I know, right? And another thing a sociopath may do, because people say, well, why do sociopaths do the things they do? Some do it. Well, it's not according to that book that we're reading. 4 out of 25, it says. And you were not supposed to Google. Politicians, CEOs, presidents, and our neighbors, yeah. Teachers, they use positions of influence or authority. A lot of politicians lack conscience. The one story in it, oh, you Googled? Well, this is what this book says, written by a psychologist, so I don't know. Oh, I don't know. It says on average 4 out of 25. I'm from a rather scary place and many transients here. Really, Josie? It's a book, Julie, called The Sociopath Next Door. Have you ever heard of it? Okay, but in this book, they give you, there are real cases, but where's she going? Where's Josie going? Josie, where are you going? They give you the case of this guy named, they call him Skip. Of course, that's not his real name. But he is in a wealthy family. He has all the privileges in life. Look at Property Bob. Many of the people I know aren't sociopaths, but they have something wrong. And there's a difference, ouch, in, there are some, in other words, it's more common than you think, remember? Yeah, because when people hear sociopath, they think they're like a serial killer, right? Oh my gosh, they're serial killers. No, no. They can be the CEO of a company. They can be the president of a country. Okay? It doesn't mean they're violent. And then even the ones that kill animals. Now listen, this guy, Skip, his parents took him. Oh, I'm sorry, Rosalita. Good night. Have a good night. So, Squisher's nonviolent. That's good. So this kid, Skip, went to this lake. And he went on this lake with his family. And he started killing bullfrogs. Sorry, bullfrogs. It's not happening here. Don't worry about it. Oh, 24. Is it 1 out of... No. Hold on a minute. No, hold on. I'm getting the book. I'm getting the book because you're not... Hold on. Is it 4? Hold on a minute. Is it... Hold on. Maybe you're right, Julie. Hold on. Maybe I'm getting 4%. Hold on. You're right, Julie. You're right. You're right. It's 4%. Excuse me. 1 out of 25. Okay. You're right, Julie. 1 out of 25. It's 4%. I got 4% mixed up with 4. Sorry. But, okay, so anyway, so this guy, Skip, goes to this lake in Virginia. And he starts just for fun grabbing bullfrogs, stabbing them with scissors, and watching them die. Horrible, right? But then he wants to graduate to something, explosives. Well, at the time he was a kid, they didn't have that. So he knew how to connive to get his friend who was going down south of the border, to get this certain fireworks package. And no, I think it was the 4% I got mixed up on. And then he started putting explosives in the frogs, right? So the psychologist saying, okay, you probably think based on this that Skip turned out to be a serial killer. No. Then he made his sister watch this. And his sister went screaming back to the house, and his parents did nothing about it, right? So they say, okay, you probably think he turned out to be a serial killer. No, he didn't. He ended up being an incredibly successful businessman. One is still a friend. Yeah. He married the daughter of a billionaire, had 2 daughters, but he was a sociopath. And he didn't beat his wife, but he had, they can't even express love or feel love. They can't, the sociopaths. So he started to do things in the company. He broke a coworker's arm and then actually like blamed that on the coworker. And because he was such a high achiever in the business, they all looked the other way because he was earning mega bucks for the business. Okay? And the other one you read about is that psychologist that really wasn't a psychologist, right? And then someone that married was a 35-year-old frumpy-ish academic, right, who didn't even think she would get married, never felt pretty. She meets an NYU graduate, and at the time she was very successful. She was living in a house in Florida that was very nice, had a swimming pool, and when she met this NYU graduate, he was living in a shabby apartment. And she said that should have been like, you had a cousin who used to do that to frogs. And, you know, I hate to tell you that I had heard tales that some of the boys around here did something with a firecracker and a couple of other things. And I never, it was rumored to me. Did I ever see anything like that? I don't know whether they did it one time. I don't know. But it's horrible. But I don't think any of them grew up to be serial killers. But anyway, yeah, I'm out here. What, hon? Did somebody call me? So, where was I? I don't even know. Oh, the third one is, so she ends up marrying this guy because in the beginning he was like super romantic, and she never thought she'd get married, right? She gets married to this guy, her parents pay for this big wedding. And then 2 months after she gets married, she gets pregnant. And boy, she never thought she was going to have a baby. She wasn't even thinking about that, right? Yeah. What's up?
Nothing. We're just here.
Okay. I'll be right there. So I am away from all of them. What happened? Oh, you're out of peace? Oh, you had a bunch of sociopaths? You should tell your story sometime. So a sociopath is not always somebody with a great drive to succeed or to do things. It was very much like this husband of this woman. And she said when she met him, he was living in this shabby apartment. And she found out that his entire life, and he was 30, in his mid-30s too, since his early 20s, he had been staying and having like he lived with women in his life. And they supported him all throughout, to his mid-30s when she married him. And the one thing that the sociopath does is evokes pity, okay? In fact, when asked, what is it that you want most? A lot of people, the fish are jumping. A lot of people would think that they might say, oh, to make so much money or to have so much power. But it's to have the ability to evoke pity, because they use pity. And that's what her husband did. Okay? He used pity So she wasn't looking at him like, what a loser. She was looking at him like, ah, he just didn't get this and this break and But she said he ended up that he married her for the pool. And right after she got pregnant, he was telling her like she was ugly, and she just goes, well, he's just more honest than most men. He says what he's feeling. He's honest. And she said when she bought the crib, right when she was 4 months pregnant, she he came home and said, I quit my job, and that he was depressed. And she felt sorry for him because he evoked this pity that he was depressed. And so she kept working. And when she had the baby, he wouldn't even look at the baby. And he walked around as the baby was screaming with his hands on his ears, right? So, and making these like grimacing faces. So she hires an au pair, right, to come. And then the au pair says, ma'am, there's something wrong with your husband. He doesn't even look at this child all during the day. And so she goes, oh, he's very depressed. He's going through something. And she said the au pair looked at her husband, who was sitting by the pool reading a magazine. And she cocked her head to the side and she goes, poor, poor man. And she's like, yeah, that's what everybody thought. You poor, poor man. Until she finally realized, like, she's been taken as a fool. They're nothing more than roommates, okay? And so she goes to initiate a divorce, and he won't leave the house. In fact, he keeps coming by the house. And then they had the one child, who was 5 years old at the time. And she said one day, about evoking the pity, he grabs the pool skimmer, and she says he has this look in his eyes. It's just pitiful. And the little boy goes, Mommy, do we have to make Daddy leave? And so the ability to wreak havoc, pity, some of these people wreak havoc on people's lives, and then when it comes back to them, they say, oh no, I'm having, a nervous breakdown. I've been in the psychiatric hospital. This happened to me before. People at my job did this to me. People at my, whatever in my life did this to me. And it plays over and over. It's kind of like narcissistic patterns where they have a crisis. I love your count. Oh, thank you, Lucy. Narcissists, when the going gets tough, will normally have a crisis, or if they're caught in a lie or something, they say, I have to go. I did nothing wrong. I have to go. Or I'm in a very bad state. I'm dealing with, life and death things. I have to leave, whatever it is. But the sociopath really loves people to pity them, to feel very sorry for them. You do believe in mental health and getting help, but do we really need 6 labels for narcissists now? They are unfixable, they say. Why not a church? Oh, Mike, that's great. I know, they say, I always thought that when read that, they say a narcissist is unable, as they say a sociopath, that there's no hope for them. That's a pretty bad thing, but they say that if somebody thinks, like I thought, wow, that's so terrible, because what about the narcissist reading that, saying that, am I a narcissist? There's no hope? But they said if you're asking yourself if you're a narcissist, you're not a narcissist. And, but there is no hope. And yeah, Mike is just a jerk. But they talk about that Gaslight movie. And listen, I have never seen that Gaslight movie. I think I saw like a little clip of something. I'd like to watch that. It is from the 1940s with Ingrid Bergman. But that's one of their tools that they use, Anybody, and what happens with the sociopath is that they could want to like hurt a colleague or hurt somebody just out of, it's not, it's like a chess game, okay? And for fun almost. That's what's really scary. And so when this psychologist was suspecting this other psychologist that wasn't really a psychologist, again, when she went to someone and when she told it to her friend, wait a minute, I suspect that it sounds so crazy because people say, well, why would she do that? What? Everybody says she's the nicest person around. Well, why would she do that? And the people that are the victims, okay, are the ones that are not being believed. But then they said in a community or a company, when it finally is, when someone finally exposes the sociopath, okay, they're caught in lies, they're exposed. They say that so many people in that company or so many people in that community come forth and say, you know what? I've always suspected them. They had something, raising red flags for me. So, anyway, long story short, we're going to continue on that book tonight. So, if you're a member and want to go and join on that book with us tonight, join us. Mike says, I have some issues. If some issues. I always say, Mike, that everybody's got some baggage. As long as you can fit that baggage in the overhead bin, you're doing okay. It's when you're checking a couple of suitcases of baggage, plus the overhead bin, just maybe. Hi, Art Maywise. Okay, so we're going to go inside and do that napkin thing now, okay? I wanted to show Jimmy this moon out here. Yeah, if you could just put get it in the overhead bin, Mike, and you'll be okay. Hang on a second. Jimmy, did you see the moon out here? Have you seen the moon out here? Have you seen the moon out here? Have you seen the moon out here? No, I took some pictures. Look at it. I took some pictures. Have you seen the moon out here, John?
Goodness, look at that, right above our lake.
Yes, it's right above the house, though. Look, the light is shining right to this house.
I know.
See, it's not to any other house, just to this house. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice that you could get the computer-generated images to do that. No wonder,
Yeah, I gotta get my.
because it's shining right to this house.
I'm trying to get this hook out for Luke, honey.
But I took some pictures. You should try it with night mode.
Okay, I will.
Okay, but let's go inside because I think the computer program might be ending soon, and I don't want to get caught, with the fake lake. Okay, I don't want to get caught with the fake lake. Already got caught with the fake kitchen. Okay, so I'm just going to put you on the sociopath book here for a second because I got to take you into the other room. Okay, all right, now, a problem here I'm just gonna go get my tripod, because I need my tripod, so just stay right there. Did you bring me the parchment paper? Did you bring me the parchment paper?
No, sorry, I forgot. What does the parchment paper look like? I'll go back there.
What was who driving?
What does it look like?
What was who driving?
No, I said, what is it?
No, just tell me, you just asked
Oh,
Luke.
yeah, what was Chris driving?
Okay, so, I have put, oh shoot, I got my pad on. Jimmy forgot to bring the parchment paper. Let me see what I can use instead.
Did that. No, I'm getting my parchment paper. Not yet.
Tammy McD. Thank you, Tammy McD. I received 2 boxes today. Oh, you scared me, Ethan. I didn't know you were in here. I received 2 boxes today. I have not opened them yet, but I talked to Scooter, and she told me she opened, hold on, I'm gonna put this in the tripod. She opened hers, and okay, let me put my book, my camera. I'm gonna go, I wonder what I can use instead of parchment paper. Freezer paper. Okay, so what kind of napkin do I want to use on this is the first thing, and then I'm gonna have to find some type of parchment paper substitute. Hold on. So, all right, let me put this over here. So I'll show you, I gotta move these over here. Sharon, I brought your napkins. I'm gonna try to get those packages out that you wanted. And I have to move this over here so you can see what we're doing. I have to move my tripod over there too. So let's go over here. Hold on. And I have to put you down. There we go. Put you there. Okay, so this has 2 layers of the Mod Podge. And you can feel it. Mod Podge. Mod Podge. Hodgepodge Lodge. Okay, so I'm going to put on the. Okay. Now I just don't know which napkin I want to use, right? I'm not sure which napkin I want to use. So,
It's my auction stuff, honey.
what auction stuff?
He's right here.
Oh, shoot.
That's something else too. I'll back it up.
So, been looking at this. Been looking at this. And Sharon, I bought the blue napkins over that I'm gonna send out to you. Along with the cat napkins. I'm thinking this. Yeah. Let's go to the Grand Cat napkin. And then there's there's also that. So what do you guys think? I think maybe this one, right? I need to get my
You what?
scissor. I just put it on the coffee table on there.
What is it?
My little scissor.
Okay, what about, what does that thing do?
It's the little iron that's gonna do this.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab, maybe I can use this, I can use maybe a layer of this as parchment paper. We'll see. I'll have to improvise. What's the worst that's gonna happen? I have to take this another layer off.
So honey, you really need some parchment paper, right?
Well, I'm gonna try to use a layer of this, I don't know.
What does it look like?
You know, parchment paper is
know,
like the
what color?
baking paper.
Oh, I know what you're talking. Let me see if they have it here.
No, they don't, I just looked. It's all right, I'll try to do
So,
this.
oh, so you want to iron on?
Right, to put the, no, it's all right, I'm gonna just do it.
No.
Yep,
No.
yep.
Okay, I guess. If you insist.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut this, hold on.
If any here.
And you can get very precise in the cutting and stuff. Or you can do it with like an edge, you know what I mean, with a brush if you want. Okay. But we can, because we can always put in a little edging if we wanted there. Okay, hold on a second. But I should put my glasses on and cut it correctly. And I should just, if I had my paper cutter here, I could just go like that and just cut it on a straight edge, but okay. So let us see what's going to happen here now. Because, so Jimmy, what's that all that noise? What you doing? What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
I don't know, you guys are making, I don't know, it sounded like bad noise. Hold on a minute, you know, I'm gonna use this one for something, but I think I did not have, what I'm gonna do, so I have a nice clean edge, is just cut a new one right across on that line. And that way, like this, because I don't have my stuff here. My chopper thing. Okay. this the side I want? Or is this the side I want? Where's the side that I wanted? I'm gonna offset that a little bit. Okay, like that. And so then, now I just have to worry about these sides. So I think I want the sides here. So I only have to cut on one side. So I'm just creasing that, okay? This is, I'm gonna make another video, like exactly doing everything exactly the right way with, this is just a little test. Okay, so. I still have to take off a little bit right on the edge, so. So, like I was saying, a lot of people rip these and make them look really distressed, like they go with a water brush, and so the edges are, there's a word for it that I'm not remembering right now, but they do the edges like that. Okay, but hold on a minute. I'm gonna move this over. Sometimes I need my glasses, and sometimes I don't. So, and sometimes they just do it like that. But on this one, I'm just gonna do it like that. And because I don't have parchment paper, I'm just going to try to press over this, and we're gonna see what happens. What's the worst that's gonna happen? You just don't want this to stick, right? So that's why I am trying not to get close, too close to the edge. I got a little close, but I got it off. Okay. So let me get another little piece to put over there. I don't even think I even need anything on top of this, but it's just, you don't want your iron to get Mod Podge on it. But it's not. So I want to get over there in the corner, because then you're going to put more Mod Podge on top of this, right? You're going to put it on top. Pull that right off so it doesn't get on there. Okay, so then I'm gonna have to, I might probably have to finish ironing it with the parchment, because I can't, I don't want to get up here by this zipper and then have that stick there, you know what I'm saying? So, but look at that. Okay? And then you go over that with the fabric Mod Podge, or some people use Mod Podge, or some people use the that varnish. Look at that. On tote bags and stuff. Isn't that crazy? And we can do the back side. And you can even put a piece of trim if you want here, or just leave it like that. Some people do it with a really rough edge, like they take a scissor, but I just have to like iron that a little. It's on there, and it feels like it actually gets into like that canvas, and the whole thing feels like canvas, that canvas. And then we're gonna put, you can actually crinkle it, like they said, once you put the top on it, the sealer, which you can use the fabric Mod Podge, or you can use the waterproof one. Okay. Isn't that crazy? What do you think? That you can, now is that something else for napkins that you can think, and you can do it on tote bags, and you can do it on, people are doing it on t-shirts, all kinds of things. Let me see what you guys think. Nice, I like that, I need that iron, like I need another project. We'll get this Nakapa one, it's very good, and the Nakapa brand is, really makes, great knockoff Cricut things, and you can, I've seen this one for 25, which is, you know, half price of the other one, but yeah. You like it, Sharon? So you can do bags now, and now I have to do the other side, but I have to start, and I've got to put the top coat on here. But I have my waterproof one, I think I have my waterproof one home. But you can put the fabric one on top too. And then you're able to crinkle it. You see this, how like it, see how? And you can even wash these on a gentle cycle when they're all done. Isn't that crazy? And it's a freaking napkin. It's a napkin. Do you like that? I love this napkin. This napkin's really pretty. But you wouldn't think that was a napkin, right? You would not think that was a napkin. So you know what? Sharon? You know when you ask for quilting squares? I wonder if you could get this canvas material and you could iron the napkin on it and maybe make a quilt. You might have to be careful the way you wash it, but maybe if you were going to do it as a wall hanging or something, because you can put it in a gentle cycle, there's your answer when you said if only that was fabric. Well, now you can make it fabric. You can put it on fabric, right? Oh, yes, Sharon, what a great idea. Maybe Sharon already said that. Did she say that? Let me see. What did Sharon say? Because I didn't even see what Sharon said. Or unless you're contacting and you're saying what I said. Yes, Sharon. You think it's too thick? But what if you put it on a thinner piece of fabric, Sharon? You can put it on a t-shirt so you can put it on a thinner piece of fabric. Don't be a killjoy, Sharon. Sharon said it's too thick. Don't be a killjoy, Sharon. But if you could sew this, why couldn't this be made into a quilt anyway, Sharon? Or for a wall hanging? Why couldn't you do that for a wall hanging? Your favorite napkins up there in like a sampler. Uh-oh, Debbie D, really? You're going down the Amazon rabbit hole? I was going to put the links in for these. So I will make a full video on that, on this, and do some other things. But right now I just ordered these canvas bags. But Sharon, I'm thinking there's a lot of other things we could do with these. I think we could put these on different kinds of fabric, Sharon. What's to stop us from doing them on a cotton napkin? And I know you said you use those for quilts. What's to stop us from doing that, Sharon? Quilling cotton is pretty thin. Okay. So couldn't we, why can't we try to do it? Or frame it, yeah. And you can even iron it on a canvas, I think. You're looking at pizza ovens now.
Do you need parchment paper or no?
No.
Huh?
No, look at this.
Let me see.
You see, this is a napkin onto fabric. And I haven't even put the top of it on yet, the
Oh,
top
really?
coat. But that's a napkin
Wow.
onto fabric, look.
Holy crap. That looks really cool too.
And you can even wash them when they're, have the top coat on there.
What's the top coat you put on? What is it?
Well, it's the
Nice top?
fabric or I think that's the, I have a waterproof one, Mod Podge. You could put it, you can even put it on a t-shirt.
Wow.
You never know that was a napkin.
How come nobody knew that?
Isn't that crazy? And I just said to Sharon, she could make a quilt, you could, Sharon, and then you could just put it on the wall of your favorite napkins. I think it's just right for bags. Oh, Sharon, stop being such a killjoy. What about for a wall hanging, Sharon? Yes, Deidre, there are these, I'll show you. I bought, I think, 6 or 10 of them on Amazon. I'm gonna put links. Oh, gosh, I just hit myself on the chandelier. They're these canvas bags, blank canvas bags. And you can get them on Amazon. I'm gonna put links in the video. And then the Nakapa iron and of course the napkins. And then the fabric Mod Podge. But I think I'm gonna do the waterproof one on top. That's why I'm not putting anything on top there now. And I'm not gonna do the top until I do the back. Because if I have the top coat on there, it might go right down on my pad. So you could also just do the one side. You could take your Cricut and iron on like Hello Gorgeous on here too. That's another idea with the iron on vinyl. Or you can do the back. I'm going to do, for this one, I'm going to do the back. In that, but I like it. I like it. I'm going to make a quilt for me, my first ever. Really, Sharon? I love the way it feels. It actually went like in the canvas. I can see doing this on one of those flat canvases. Yes, I showed that the last time, Debbie D. I said, yeah, do it on the flat canvas like this. And then Chris-Ree, like you said, you can iron it on. Yeah, this little iron is like the one that I did the birdhouse, but I did it with a full-size iron. Now you can do the birdhouse, a bunch of things with this mini iron. Would highly recommend the Nakapa brand mini iron. But this is really fun. Now I'm thinking like of all the things I could do this with, right? And she made a cute jacket out of her grandmother's 100-year-old quilt. Really? Now I'm thinking you could do this on a denim jacket too, on the pockets maybe of a denim jacket, or those denim crafts I want to do, like those purses and those pillows with the old jeans. Maybe you could put this onto a something, but I think I like it. I'm thinking I like it. And look, no creases. Isn't that nice? You could do a wall pocket with it if you had canvas and you were doing wall pockets or something, you know what I'm saying? Those, and you could do this on the little pockets. Oh, wow, I do like this. I'm really, really just liking to feel this. This is like really, really liking that. And if you wanted to, you could even sew. You could sew some lace or trim or whatever you want on the edges if you want to. You don't have to do anything. You could paint with a little fabric paint if you wanted to continue the outline, but look at that. Isn't that crazy? So think about a wall pocket or something with canvas, what you could do. For crying out loud, you could even make curtains. You could make your own fabric. So what do you think? You like it? All right. I think we did a good job. And this heat pad, I love this heat pad, and this Cricut brand, and it was $7. I like it a lot. But let me shut my iron here. And I just love how this has this little base, which is really nice. It's got a nice little base. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, hope that you guys like to see that. And I'm gonna keep working on some fabric projects, and also using this to like do the canvases, like you guys said, and other things. But I really like this. I really freaking like this. I really like that. Really, really, really like that. So that was fun. Ow, I just hit my head again on the chandelier. Okay, because I have the chair out because I'm standing here and working. So yeah, then I'll want to do this, another pattern on cut this one down to size and do this one on the back, but I've got to put the Mod Podge on it. But I really like it. I really like it. And again, you could just do it on the one side and put a Cricut thing, Hello Gorgeous, or, makeup, whatever you want, and keep it on the front, on the back, whatever you want. But it is so cute. So that's it. Take it when you, yes, in your baggage that you're checking in your overhead bin, right, Mike? No, that was really fun, because I was kind of wanting to do, I didn't know if I wanted to do these napkins, because these are new napkins over here. Which are really, I think, really nice for one of these bags, because they're all over color like this. And so, I think a bag like that would look really nice too, right? I think that would look really pretty also. And this would look great on a tote bag too. The whole napkin on the tote bag, because that's what they're doing. The whole napkin's on the tote bag. Yeah, I think that would look great too. And or the feathers, because I had the feathers, or the pink peony. That could look really, really pretty on one of these, or a tote bag, or, just so many different things. But that, I really like that. I really, really like that. I didn't think I was gonna like that so much. But I really like it. Hey, Mom, she likes it. She really, really likes it. So I like it. My mind is running with all kinds of ideas. I know, right? I really like that. I'm like, my mind's running now too, because I really like it. I just like to touch it, because it feels like canvas now. It's a freaking napkin. Isn't that crazy? Well, I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we had this time together. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a Zoom for reading the book that we were reading, if you'd like to join us. Your mind's running, but we can do that. So, um, and I'm drinking this. My daughter sent me a whole package of these. It's a Spindrift sampler. So there's all kinds of, I got some over there on the Decoupage bag. There's all kinds of different Spindrifts, and this one is 5 calories without any artificial sweeteners or anything. It's sparkling water, a real squeezed fruit in it. It's half tea, half lemon, unsweetened, and it's really good. The ingredients are carbonated water, lemon juice, brewed black tea. And this is excellent, this one. Absolutely excellent. So, oh yeah, it's Nakapa. Here, Sharon. Sorry. I'm going to put a link in there, Sharon. You want me to put a link in for you? If you let me get back to my computer. Hold on. I'll take you with me to my computer and I'll put a link. I'll put your links in. Your links in. The links in. I'll put the links in. Come with me to the computer. Because I can go into the chat and put the links. Hold on. Oh, Tammy, I got your shells. I didn't open them up like I said. I have them over there, see? They're right over there. I have to open them up, but oh, I sent out, that's what the other thing we had to talk about. Hold on a second. Let me find something to put you up here. We have to talk about, hold on. We have to talk about, I'm gonna put the links in for you, Sharon, so you don't have to worry. I'll put the Amazon links in, okay? Hold on. I sent out some payment requests for some of the stuff. Cats, we're still having Jimmy and I have to go over that tomorrow. And Ruff, your stuff, Ruff, I sent something for, the towels you bought, Jujubes. Okay. So hang on. I'm gonna put the links in for the Amazon. Hold on. Okay, hang on, Sharon, okay? Putting them in right now. Because I have to put them in, okay. You can save $5 with the coupon. Make sure you use the coupon. You click the coupon, hold on. All right, so here's the Nakapa heat press. I'm putting it in the chat.
I remember.
I'm gonna put it in the video description too. I'm gonna put the link for the canvas bags. I'm gonna put the link for the Cricut heat mat. Okay, the Cricut Heat Mat Easy is still on sale. It's half price. I got it for a little less, but this is still half price. I'm putting it in the video description as well as, I'm gonna put it in the chat, hang on. Hold on, I'm putting it in here.
That,
There's the mat. And then, hold on, I'm gonna give you the canvas bag link. So I think I got a 10-pack, but there's actually a 14-pack that's on sale. That's good. And they come in different colors and sizes, so this is pretty good. Wow. Okay. So here's the, and then the fabric Mod Podge. Okay, here we go. There you go, and I have all of it. I'm gonna just save it, so it's all in the video description, so if you're watching this on a replay, you can find it easily. And I'm just going to put, this is, Okay. Okay, so now, I just added all the links there. Okay,
I'm comfortable with you. Even I'll turn over here if you want me to. Turn over here. Turn over here. What did you say? Look, that's good. That's okay. It's done.
okay, so let me see here. All right. Okay, we're going to go and, oh, hold on, I just have to put something in here. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I want to go to bed.
you do,
I'm so tired.
I know.
You guys are stop staying up all night.
Yeah, I know, I'm not going to stay up all night, I'm gonna do a quick, members live, and I'm probably just gonna read for an hour and then go to bed. I'm with you, my arms feel sore, and, I wanna get up super early tomorrow and do some more stuff. Hi Denise and everybody. All right, so I'll read for a little bit and then, let's see. Okay. I just got there. So, okay, let me put the, right, hang on a minute here. Yeah, I'm getting the number to put it in for the members live, okay? Hang on. Okay. All right, let me put this in there. I actually, oh, for the members live, I actually have to open Zoom. Okay, hold on. No wonder I'm like freaking. I'm like, I'm not on here. All right, let me open up the Zoom, and then I'm gonna end this live. I hope that you'll come join us. Okay. And I'm gonna start that. Okay, try with computer audio. And, all right, invite, copy invitation, close. Okay. Sharon, I'll put your invite in the same place. Hopefully you can come. I'm going to put Heart Made Wise. I'm going to send this right out to you on email. Let me do that. But I know you can't get on there for some reason. Okay, I just sent it out. It doesn't have a subject. Oh yeah, okay, you're on top of it. You sent me an email, great. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the members live, members section now. On the community tab. Hold on. Create post. Members live reading book. Okay, so it's there. Okay. Now I have to get on the other computer. I'm gonna get on here and say, uh-oh. Goodbye to you guys. Please come on the members live with us. It was nice. And we will see you tomorrow if you're not coming on. Love you guys. Good night.